afternoon, everybody. This is Meg at Chasing Retro. I thought I'd bring you along today as I continue to source for the next journal series that I'll be working on, which is going to be the theme of teddy bears. This has been on my list for a while, but for some reason, the Christmas season just makes me think about being little and getting new toys for Christmas. And I realized that I have so much ready for a teddy bear journal series, and so I wanted to go ahead and move forward with that. I wanted to go ahead and show you the things that I have sourced and or been given over the past year or so by some of you to go in these journals. These are going to be so much fun to make just because teddy bears are adorable. And it just brings me smiles to look at the things when I go through my stash. So I've had this book plate since my kids were little. I received them as a free gift when I ordered some blank books for them. I don't know if you guys know that there used to be a company called bearbooks.com and B-A-R-E, and they were just blank books. And both of my kids loved to write their own stories and illustrate them. So I used to buy those in bulk and have them just here for when they wanted to do that. And they sent me a handful of these book plates one time. So I have one of these left. I have a page from Winnie the Pooh, who is, in my opinion, a teddy bear. I think I got this in Happy Meal from Carol way back when. I have some just one sticker left from Frances Meyer, and this is Mrs. Grossman's. I think I got these in Happy Meal too, or maybe I think I had these when my son was born for his scrapbook, and I think these are from Happy Meal. So I do have some of this gift wrap on a roll, but I went ahead and put it on a card. I don't remember why, but here it is. And so I'll be doing more of that with this gift wrap to try to use it up because it is precious. It is vintage 80s and adorable. I think I got this book page from Cindy. She sent me several teddy bear pages when I first said that I was going to do these. And so I just want everyone that sent me things to know that I did not forget. They've just been tucked away very patiently in this folder. Aren't these the cutest images you've ever seen? And this is from a sewing pattern counter catalog, not a vintage one. I haven't gone through my vintage ones yet. This was one probably 3 years ago that I bought at Hobby Lobby on clearance. And so this teddy bear journal will have some actual photographs, not just drawings, because a lot of the things that I found were photographs of teddies. So I'll be using them. And then this guy just by himself. We have one here. This is from a Mary Engelbright calendar. This is a invitation, like a teddy bear picnic, and a little thank you card. Of course, this is Tim, who is the teddy bear of Dick and Jane's little sister. What's her name? Anne? That's not right. Sally. This is Sally's little teddy bear, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but it looks just like Tim. And this is from a cake catalog from the 70s. And this is just a plain card that I had. Yep, there's Tim right here in the little green car. Tim evidently goes riding in this car quite often. I see him a lot in these books sitting in that little car. There's Tim by himself. This is from that series called, I think it's called We Sing, the We Sing music book series, and there were several teddy bear songs in there. And these are just little fussy cuts that, actually these are stickers. These might also be Happy Mail because I don't remember cutting these out. I'm sorry, I don't remember who sent these to me, but they're cute. And this is from a book I have called Grandma Read to Me. I went back last night and cut more out of that same book. You'll see it in a minute. Not a huge fan of the illustration style. It's very 90s, kind of scratchy looking, but nevertheless, he's a cutie, so we'll use him. And this also came from that book. This is from a thrift store I got a couple of years ago. Teddy bear paper doll type stickers, I guess. This is from a book about kids' crafts. This is from Better Homes and Gardens decorating book, and as you can see, the entire room is teddy bear. And here's Sally and Tim. This is from a Highlights magazine advertisement, but I will try to figure out a way to use that. I got these in a bag from a thrift store, and I don't know what they are. I cut these apart. I'm assuming they were some sort of pocket, because the only part, or maybe small pillow, the only part that was left open was this. And so I thought maybe I could create a pocket, although it's not very even, is it? To be determined what I'll do with these, but. And then this one is like a, I don't know what you call this type of material. It's like what they used to make vests out of in the 80s. Random scrap there. I think I got this in Happy Mail. Is this not the cutest little thing? Either that or I got this at Recraft because it looks like a quilting square. And I remember picking up some teddy bear quilting squares there the first time I ever went. I just got this at Recraft recently, so I decided to use it because it's the baby with the teddy. This is from a thrift store. It's a gift sack and bears with shapes, or bears with balloons and kites. And then this little guy. And this is from, I think this is from a Mary Englebright magazine for a baby shower. Teddy bear picnic. Tim again. Another little Tim, I think. Is this not the cutest right here? They're having a little tea party. So my son had this bear when he was little. I got it for him. We bought it for him one Christmas because we thought it was going to be like Teddy Ruxpin. He was not. He was not nearly as adorable, and his stories weren't as good. So he didn't really love him that much. We didn't have him for very long, but when I gave him to a friend, I gave all the books away too. So I was excited to see this book in the library bookshop because it's TJ, but it's, you know, like a stop motion type or miniature. It's real pictures, but they're just miniatures. So I thought that would be so cute as pages. Here's a teddy bear in the bathtub. And Sleepy Bear. That's cute. He's comforting his little boy. This is a picture of a bear in a window. I think this is from a book about New England that I had. And this house had little animals and dolls in all the windows, so I just cut him out. I do remember that I got this in Happy Mail from my friend in the UK. She sent me some lovely Paddington items. So that'll be great to use because Paddington will definitely make an appearance in these journals. And this is a quilting square that has been appliqued. So this might have to be incorporated into the cover somehow. I'm thinking about making these fabric covered because I want them to be soft and squishy like a teddy bear. That's what I'm thinking right now. My framework is very flowy right now, so I'm not set in stone on anything. This is from, I think it's one of those New England catalogs, like the old Vermont store catalog or something like that. And this is from a vintage Hallmark calendar from the 80s. And then This past week, I went through, and I'm still going through, but I found a few more things in books and magazines that I have bought since I put this folder together. So this is from Humpty Dumpty magazine. I thought their little expressions were just really cute and funny. And then more Teddy Bear Picnic. I cut out the word teddy bear. More of that from that Grandma Read to Me book. All these came from that. And then these were little borders on the page. So I thought these would be super cute to border some of the pages, some of the blank writing pages maybe. More borders. As you can see, I found a lot in this book. I thought about not using this one, but that's just cute. It was a story about a bear who ate too much, and he woke up one morning and he had split his seam. And more little fussy cuts. This guy is rather large, but I can probably figure out something to do with him. Here's Tim in that little car again. And this is Tim as well. This is from a vintage golden dictionary. This is from a children's reader from the 70s. These three are. This is Eloise Wilkins. And then this, of course, is a cross-stitch pattern. I found this at a thrift store. So I thought it's very loved. It's very wrinkled and stained, but these would make great pages. Some of these could be journaling cards also. And then this was the find of the year, I think. It would have been even better had all the pictures inside been color. They're not. But I will use some of them in black and white. These are color, but some of these that are in black and white, I thought about using some alcohol markers and tinting them, kind of like they used to tint black and white photographs back in the day. Like this one right here would be a prime candidate for that. Something with natural shading already in place. Paddington as well, because we know what color his coat would be. But again, to be determined. I might leave them black and white. I may only do a couple with color. I may only, do the bear color and leave the rest black and white, just to show sort of a focal point. I don't know. But I love this book despite the fact that it's mostly black and white. And I know that's to save money on printing. It's not a very prominent printer that did this book, so I feel like this book might have been like in the bargain book section of Barnes & Noble or something like that. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But perfect for junk journals because you don't feel bad about cutting it up. So that is what I have so far for teddy bear journals. Like I said, I want them to be very cozy, homespun. I'm thinking calicos, tiny florals, something like that, just to give the feeling of childhood and cozy bedtime and things like that. So I'm excited about these, and I hope you are. If this is something that you've been looking forward to me creating, get ready. I'm sourcing also for cat journals. I'll show you a few of those real quick. I'm not going to go in detail, but my cat folder is rather hefty, as you can see. It is, well, they're just everywhere. Cats are in almost all the books I have in some shape or form. So I just have cats everywhere. I'm going to use this as one of the journal covers. I bought this at a library book sale. So I've got tons of cat material to use. This is from a vintage fashion magazine for little girls' dresses. So little black cats there, and this is an ad out of a magazine. So cat journals. I'm not going to be starting on these quite yet, but When I source, I like to source for 3 or 4 journal themes at the same time, just because when you pull all of your stuff out, you don't want to have to do it every single time you make a new journal. So why not look for more than one thing at a time? It is hard for me to remember even 4 themes while I'm looking through all the books. So I usually write the themes I'm looking for and put them on a post-it note right in front of me, so I can keep looking up for reference. It is just amazing how something like that can fall out of your head, because when you're looking at these books, the images are so distracting. You're like, no, wait a minute, what am I looking for again? Because you start to see 10 or 12 more themes that you have in the future, and you just need to focus on 3 or 4. That's the way I do it. This, of course, is giraffes. So I'll be making a giraffe journal or 2. I don't have as much material for giraffe journals, but I do think I have enough for at least 1, maybe 2 small ones. And then, yes, this is the book for one of the giraffe covers. This one, unfortunately, the giraffe goes so far over, I will lose part of him if I use a fabric spine, so I may do a ring-bound journal for this one. Ideally, if I had a cincher, is that what they're called? This would be a prime candidate for a cincher journal, but I don't have one, so. But this one is just, I don't remember if there's any giraffes inside or not. It might just be jokes. I literally don't remember. There's a couple. Not many, though. A shortened giraffe. So, but I'm glad the giraffe was on the cover, because it's perfect for that. And then I have another Whitman's, what are they called? Telltales? The little tiny, like the socks book you just saw. I have one about a giraffe that I'm going to use as the other one. So that is what I'm working on this week, as well as the custom journal. Getting that done. So the customer, she's been waiting quite a while for me, so I really would love to get it finished and sent her way so she can start to enjoy it. And then I will start very quickly after on the teddy bears. Now let me show you one more thing. I wanted some teddy bear charms to go on the journal, because I just love charms that tie in the theme. I love it when it just all comes together. Well, teddy bear charms are hard to find unless they're beads. Like, I found so many crystal teddy bears, and I found so many gummy bears. Well, I didn't want to use gummy bears. I wanted a teddy bear. So I went to Hobby Lobby this weekend, and I went to the miniatures section, and I remember they had these bears. They also come in pastel, and I bought 2 packs of them. And I've seen several people do this, but I've never tried it myself. I'm going to use our Dremel tool, and I'm going to pilot hole a little space in the top of their heads, which is awful to say, and then I'm going to put this eye hook inside and with some glue to hold it, and I'm going to make a teddy bear charm that will be, if not on the side of the journal, if it's too bulky there, then I'll tie him into a tassel of some sort. But I got 2 packs just in case I mess up and mess one up so much that I can't use them anymore. I don't know how the flocking is going to do with this process. We'll see. I think they're solid plastic, so it might be kind of a challenge. But if they work out well, then I'll have 8 teddy bear charms to use in other journals as well, like baby journals. So I'll keep you guys posted on how this works out. If y'all have any tips on making charms out of solid objects with these, please let me know. I've been watching videos, but I'm still a little nervous about actually starting the project. So y'all let me know what you're working on right now. I'd love to hear. I'm assuming most of y'all are done with Christmas projects. I will be listing some vintage books in my shop this week. Don't know if I'll get them up today. I'm going to try. Just books that I went through my stash. I reorganized my craft space, and I pulled out a few books that I know I've been holding on to them, and I'm like, I'm not going to use these. So I'm adding a few of those books in my shop. If you're interested in vintage books, check it out. And I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and the week for you has started off well. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye.